Well, hi guys. So I'm starting this week's reading vlog, and I'm starting it on a Tuesday because, I'm a train wreck. No, seriously, I don't know how good this week's reading vlog's gonna be because it's the week of Thanksgiving, and I work in retail, and I have to work Black Friday. So, also, we're only getting 2 deliveries this week because of the holiday. So I got one today and it was really big, and then I'm getting the other one tomorrow. And it's probably going to also be very big. So, I'm just really busy. I had to work 9 to 5 today. I have to work 9 to 5 tomorrow. So, I'm going to be real tired. So, again, I don't know how good this vlog will be. So, I apologize in advance for it. There's not really much I can do about it. But I have some reading updates, so we're going to do that. I'm going to show you the blackboard, and let's just start. Also, it's like 7:20, if you care. So, like I told you guys in the last week's reading vlog, I saw The Crimes of Grindelwald, and this is going to be my quote for the week, and it says, "Aw, Newt, you never met a monster you couldn't love," and I have so many emotions about it. I have been reading Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is my buddy read for Tome Topple, and we are currently, I don't know, where am I? On page 127. I still need to read the 5 chapters for today. I'm going to do that here in a little bit. I didn't get home till like about 6, so I've only been home really for like an hour and 20 minutes. And I got home, and Seth went and got us some Whataburger. And then we ate dinner and watched a show together. And he's in the bathroom right now. And then when he gets out, I'm going to go take me a shower. So, yeah. And then after my shower and stuff, I'll probably read for a while or something. So I also started When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie McLemore. Or McLemore? Whatever. I guess so. And I am 46 pages in right now. That's the book for the Rainbow Reads, the book for November, because it is Transgender Awareness Month. So that's the book that we are reading. Be honest, I'm not really liking it. It's magical realism, and I've only ever read one other magical realism book, and I DNF'd it, which was the Beautiful Sorrows of Avon Lavender. And I hated that fucking book. But I was like, maybe it's just that book, and this is a completely different author, so I was like, let me try it. And so I'm reading it, and I'm not really enjoying it. Also, it has some, like, triggering shit for me, because, like, the girl, she has roses that grow out of her wrists, which is just, and it's, like, painful for her, and, like, she cuts them off, and just, it has so many connotations for me, like, it's very graphic and stuff, and, like, so I don't know how I'm feeling about that, so I don't know if I'll keep going with it. I might have to DNF it, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more before I decide, because it's not helping me with, like, any of the readathons I'm doing right now. I'm just doing it because I like to participate in the live show, but I might have to, like, just tell Alyssa I gotta skip it this month, bro, because, like, it's bad. Because I like chatting with everybody and talking about the stuff in the chat of the live show and everything, and I like being in the book club and reading with people, but, like, it's just got some bad shit for me, so I don't know. So we'll see. And then I also started The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien today at work. I started the audiobook, and I think I'm on, like, chapter 3 or 4, which the chapters are so fucking long. Oh my god. I swear, each chapter is, like, an hour long. Of course, I listened to it on double time speed, so, like, 30 minutes for me, but my headphones died at work today, so I need to charge those. That way I can make sure I can actually listen to it tomorrow, because I could only listen to it until my headphones basically died, because people come in and out of receiving a lot, so they don't really like walking in and there being just a bunch of, like, because that's what it sounds like to them, because it's so fast. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go and take my shower. I literally just filmed a clip and I was like, I'm gonna go take a shower and then I'm gonna get out and then I'm gonna read. And you know what your girl's doing instead? I got out of the shower and now I'm gonna play me some Fable 2. Because I haven't played it for a couple days, you guys. I've been like doing other shit. I'm like, I just really miss it. It's Friday. And I have not updated you guys for days, and I am so sorry. But the reason is because work has been psychotic. And you're like, weren't you off yesterday? Yeah, but wow, it was a day. Barely left the spot that I'm sitting in right now. I like stayed here, and I really didn't do anything besides sit here and play video games and just, yeah, kind of be. So, yeah. But I should probably give you guys a little reading update. So, things that have happened. I have not read any more of When the Moon Was Ours. I don't know if I will. I'm really not feeling it at the moment. We will see. I am 196 pages into Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. And then I also finally started a book that I actually have been wanting to read. And that is The Dark Days Pack by Allison Goodman. I took the jacket off just because I think the naked hardcover is prettier than the dust jacket. I normally leave my dust jackets on, but I just, yeah, no. But I am 103 pages into this guy. And I'm hoping I can finish it today. I've been reading it super fast just because I've already read it once. It's a reread for me, and so it's reading super fast because I already know a lot of the stuff that's going on. But it's a really good time, and I am going to be buying The Dark Days Deceit as soon as our employee appreciation days start, so that's exciting. So I'll be getting that then, which they start next week. So yeah, but I'll be finishing that hopefully today. Hopefully, we will see. Like I said, it's been a day, you guys. I had to work 5 a.m. to 1 today, which it's Black Friday. So I am going to do that, and hopefully I will finish The Dark Days Pack today. I'm going to read more of Skyward as well. Because the people I'm buddy reading with, we said we're going to get to, like, chapter 40 by Sunday, so I'll probably go ahead and read to, like, chapter 30 today, and then I can do the next 10 chapters tomorrow, and that'll work out pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to go and do things, and again, I am sorry I haven't updated you guys, in a while, but it's been really hard with work and everything. I actually listened to more of my audiobook. Hold on, let me... Okay, and I also got up to chapter 8 in The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien in my audiobook, because I was listening to it this morning at work because we had like 3 hours that we weren't open that I was able to take advantage of. Although I only got to listen to it for the first 2 because the third hour was like a bunch of running around and doing a bunch of random things to get finally ready. So yeah, it was only so I only got to listen to it for like 2 hours, but still it was some good progress. So now I'm 8 chapters in, which is great. There's like 22 chapters, so I've still got a little bit, but it's going well. I should be able to finish that probably early next week because I'll be back in the back to next week and it'll be back to normal. So I'll be able to listen to it while I'm doing receiving stuff and everything. I might have a chance to listen to it this weekend, maybe. What I've been doing is I've kind of been listening to audio, like some audiobooks while I've been playing video games. That's what I did last week to like finish one. So maybe we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go and do things. Hey y'all, it's your girl, and I am eating some dinner. I got some mashed potatoes. My chicken's over on the other plate because I don't like my food touching because I am a weirdo. Anyways, I just wanted to update you guys really quick I finished Skyward by Brandon Sanderson today. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed the story, which was surprising because I am not a sci-fi person, like, not at all, hardly. Like, I've read Red Rising and Golden Sun by Pierce Brown, which I enjoyed, and I've read the Illuminate files, and that's about it. So I'm not a really big sci-fi person, and now this. But it was actually really good. I really love the people that I buddy read it with. Like, they are so fucking cool. And I want to be their best friends for, like, forever. Anyway, but no, it was cool. I'm vlogging. Anyway, it was a good book, and I enjoyed it. And I'm excited to continue on in that series whenever the next one comes out, because it definitely has a lot of unanswered questions and stuff that'll be explored. I think it's going to be a trilogy, so in the next 2 books we'll kind of get more answers, and we'll figure out what's going on, and hopefully finally figure out, like, all the deep, dark secrets surrounding the whole thing. So that'll be good. But yes, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know I did read that, and then I also read more of the Dark Days pack by Allison Goodman. I am now, oh my god, I can't open my fucking book because I suck. I'm now 291 pages in, so I am, like, more than 2/3 of the way through. I'm, like, right there. So I should be able to finish this tonight, but right now I'm gonna eat dinner and watch a fucking movie, and if you guys want to know what fucking movie I'm watching... Yeah, I know, but I saw someone had a reaction video to this movie, and I was like, it's been so many years since I saw that, I kind of want to watch the train wreck for myself. So here I am. Talk to you later. Hi, it's midnight, and I have another reading update for you guys. It is midnight on Sunday, early Monday morning. So I just want to update you guys before I go to bed because I am exhausted. I took some NyQuil and it's kicked in and I just need to go to sleep. But I finished the Dark Days pack by Allison Goodman and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love these books so much and I'm so excited because I'm going to be buying the Dark Days pack probably tomorrow at work because our Employee Appreciation Days start. And I'm really excited to read that. And then I also read An Even More Beautiful Lie by Ki Kanya, which is just a manga that Seth bought me the other night when we went to Anime Pop. And it's super short. And I remember, like, there's this one, like, panel, like, in this manga, and I remember seeing it when I was, like, first getting into this. And I was like, oh my god, all the deja vu and, like, all the nostalgia. And I was like, oh, this is what it's from. So that was, like, kind of exciting in a really ridiculous way. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. And I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. So, yay, I have finished reading the things. I gotta copy that info down in my bullet journal, and then I need to go to sleep because I have been up for a long time and I am so tired. So I will talk to you guys. Oh wait, so this reading vlog hasn't ended yet. I don't know how much footage I have, but I don't think it's much. So I think I might combine this week and next week's reading vlog because I think all my clips are pretty short, and I don't think I have enough footage, and I just don't want to put up a really short vlog, so I think I'm just going to combine the two, and that'll work. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, probably. Wow, long time no update. So sorry. Okay, it is Tuesday. It is November 27th, I believe, and I finished some stuff yesterday, and it's work, you guys. I had to stay like an extra 2.5 hours late yesterday, and basically they just screwed us over last week, and like it's a whole fucking mess, and we're just not gonna talk about it because I'm tired and I just want to forget about it until I have to go back tomorrow. So yesterday I finished the audiobook for The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien, so now I have finished the first and second book in that series, and I'm so proud of myself because it took me forever to like get through the first one, as you guys know. But I listened to The Two Towers. It was pretty good. Again, I really enjoy these audiobooks. They do such a good job with them. They're full cast. They have the music. Like, it's a whole production, and I really enjoy them. So, although that said, I think I'm going to take a little break before I listen to the last one, just to kind of give myself some time to marinate on everything that's gone on and stuff. But it was really good. And so I finished that. So that's exciting. I also have started reading The Tiger's Daughter by K. Arsulta Riviera, and as you guys can tell, I'm already, like, really loving it. It's real good. It's about these warrior girls who fall in love, and they're just, oh my god, I'm so obsessed with them, you guys. Like, I'm so obsessed with this book. It is so fucking good, and I am on page 189 now. I've been reading it on my lunch and break at work, and of course, I sat and, like, read it for, like, a whole hour last night. Which yesterday I got home late because I had to stay at work. Whatever. Yesterday was a train wreck. So, yeah. Okay, and then I also started another book today. I started another audiobook while I was at work today, and it's Give the Dark My Love, and I cannot remember the author right now. But, it's like one of those books for the Fall into Fantasy Readathon thing that happened or whatever, but I heard Emma talking about it, and it just sounded really good, and it is really good. It's basically about this girl, and she's kind of like from one of the poorer villages, but she has the chance to go to this academy and study alchemy, and she's wanting to study like medicine alchemy, and it's called medicinal alchemy, and she gets a scholarship and everything, and it's like this whole thing, but it's like so interesting. Like, I really love like all the characters that are happening and the dynamics and stuff, and like I just really love like the setting. It's so good, you guys. I am obsessed. So I'm really enjoying that. I am on chapter 18 now of that one, and yeah, I've been enjoying that a whole heck of a lot today. So that's what I did while I was at work. I was listening to that while I was working, so that was really good. So I am, like, on the reading game this week. Lately, I have just not been reading that much. Last week was a train wreck of my failure in reading, but again, that's because it's that time of the year. I work in retail, so this is just how it's gonna be. Yeah, and I'm sorry I had to combine these two reading vlogs. I hope you guys don't really care that much, but I will update you guys later. Hello. So it's Tuesday. It is like 11:26, and I'm probably about to go to bed. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I am now on page 279 of The Tiger's Daughter. I've added a bunch more tabs, and you guys, wow, I am so mad that I haven't picked this up until now, because I've had it for like over a year, and I haven't picked it up until now. And you guys, this book is so fucking good. Like, if you are a girl who likes girls, or you like story about girls who like girls, oh my god, you need to read this. You need to read it right this fucking second. It's so good, and like I have literally like teared up so many times, and it's so magical, and I love like the fantasy aspects of it, and I love the love story, and I just love all of the things. Like, it's so fucking good. Like, wow, I love it so much. I was literally sitting over here, like, I've been dying because I'm exhausted and I just want to go to sleep, but like I was like, I want to read this book so bad, and so I read like another like 100 pages or something because I just couldn't stop because it's so good. But I'm so tired and I need to go to sleep and I'm dying. But like, wow, you guys, I love this book so much. Look at that. Look at all those tabs. Oh my gosh. I love it so much, you guys. I really want to finish it tomorrow. My Book Out app says I'll only have to read for another 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I feel like that's pretty doable. So I really want to finish this tomorrow, but again, we'll just have to see, but hopefully it will, because tomorrow I should be working a shorter day than I have the rest of this week, so hopefully that works out, and I'll be able to do that in Wow, I'm a mess. It's so good, you guys, but I gotta go to sleep, and I will catch you guys up later. Okay, so this is random and like probably no one's gonna care, but the Steven guy that made SpongeBob passed away, and I'm really emotional about it, you guys. Like, I love SpongeBob so much. It was like my favorite cartoon as a kid, and I watched it for so long, and I still will watch it sometimes if I have the need to. I remember I was in college and I was in Santa Fe, and I don't know, it was a bad day. I legit sat in my dorm and I watched SpongeBob for 8 hours straight. Like, wow. I love SpongeBob. Like, I have like a SpongeBob shirt, I have SpongeBob skirt, I have SpongeBob socks. I love fucking SpongeBob, man. And so I'm like real emotional about it, and like people are saying this shit on Twitter, and I'm just like over here just sobbing because I'm just like I just love SpongeBob so much, and I'm so sad. And okay, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Well, hi. I'm actually doing an update where there is light, or at least, natural light. Anyways, it's Wednesday. It is about 4 something. But I just got home from work a little bit ago, and I ended up finishing that book I was telling you guys about, the Give the Dark My Love, which is by Beth Revis. I didn't know her name last night, but it's by Beth Revis, and it was actually really good. Wow, it was so dark and twisted, and I really loved like all of the alchemy and necromancy and just everything. It was just so good, and I thought that it was very well put together, and I really enjoyed our main characters. It was just, yeah, it was a damn trip. It was really good. So I enjoyed that a lot. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I'm really excited to read the next one. It's going to be a while before it comes out because this one just came out, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm really interested to see where it's going to go because it left off like at such a crazy point, and I was like looking at my audiobook, and it's like, 20 minutes remaining, and I'm like, this can't be wrapped up in 20 minutes. So there's going to be a second book, but wow. But yeah, it was pretty good. It definitely went places that I didn't expect it to go, but then at the same time, there was things that it did that I kind of had a feeling that it would do. But anyways, it's really good. I recommend it. So yeah, but that's all that I've got for now, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, hi. I'm actually doing an update where there is light, or at least, natural light. Anyways, it's Wednesday. It is about 4 something. But I just got home from work a little bit ago, and I ended up finishing that book I was telling you guys about, the Give the Dark My Love, which is by Beth Revis. I didn't know her name last night, but it's by Beth Revis, and it was actually really good. Wow, it was so dark and twisted, and I really loved like all of the alchemy and necromancy and just everything. It was just so good, and I thought that it was very well put together, and I really enjoyed our main characters. It was just, yeah, it was a damn trip. It was really good. So I enjoyed that a lot. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I'm really excited to read the next one. It's going to be a while before it comes out because this one just came out, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm really interested to see where it's going to go because it left off like at such a crazy point, and I was like looking at my audiobook, and it's like, 20 minutes remaining, and I'm like, this can't be wrapped up in 20 minutes. So there's gonna be a second book, but wow. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. So yeah, but that's all that I've got for now, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Alright, so hi. It's late-ish. It's like 11:30, and I have to go into work like an hour early tomorrow because of stuff. So I'm about to go to bed, but I just wanted to update you guys because I have been reading The Tiger's Daughter, and I'm so close to finishing it, but again, like I said, I have to go into work early tomorrow, so I don't have time to like keep staying up and reading. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to go to bed. But I am on page 423 now. I have added a bunch more tabs, so I am almost done. My Book Out app says I will finish it in another hour, so I'm definitely finishing it tomorrow. I'm real excited about it, but like, you guys, I am so emotional. Like, I just straight up, like, all the blue tabs, those are like crying parts. Like, this book can be really sad, but it's also really beautiful, and it's just so good. And I think there might even be a second one, because I saw a book that's by the same author, and it like looks similar to this. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a continuation of their story, because like, I don't feel like everything's gonna get wrapped up in like the next, it's not even 100 pages, in the next like 80 pages. So I don't know. I might go check Goodreads and see what the hell is up with that, because like, what? I need to know, because if so, I'm gonna buy that next book like for payday. So but yeah, basically I'm just still loving this like a lot, and it's great, and it's just everything that I've ever wanted in my life. It's so fucking good, but it also makes me sad, but it's also really good. Yeah, it's real confusing, but I really enjoyed this, and I really recommend this to everybody because it's just so fucking good. Okay, I'm gonna go because I gotta go to sleep, so I will talk to you guys later. Also, people are being loud outside my apartment. Shut the fuck up! Hello, peoples. So, it is Thursday at like 5:08, and I just finished The Tiger's Daughter by K. Arsalta Riviera, and this is like one of my favorite books of all time. It was fantastic. It was amazing, and I'm kind of tearing up because like, wow, that was a lot. It was a lot, you guys, but I'm so happy. It's such a good book, And I love these characters so much, and they have literally, this is like one of the greatest love stories I've ever read in my entire life. It's just so good. And it's like, it's literally the fucking book that we all deserve. Like, we deserve this. Like, yes, give us that fantasy with the women being in love and being badasses and just like, oh my god, I love it so much. And there's another book, like, it has a sequel. I'm gonna look that up on Goodreads and see, like, what the sequel's about. But I'm very interested, and wow. You guys, I stan this author until the end of fucking time, and, like, this book is just so good. I'm annoying, I know, but guys, you don't understand, like, it's so fucking good, and it's, like, so hard to, I guess, I don't know, explain, but it's just, wow. It was just everything I wanted, because, like, not only is it an amazing love story between two females, but it's also just an amazing fucking fantasy, like, in its own right. Like, the world is so fucking interesting, and I love, like, there's a lot of, legends and, like, stories that they, like, say, like, around campfires and stuff, and, like, a lot of, like, traditions, like, they both have, like, their cultures and stuff, and, like, the way that they do certain things. Like, it's so interesting to learn about. Like, it's just such a good fucking book, like, all around. Like, the whole damn thing is just fucking amazing. So I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and, like, I can promise you this is probably going to be on my top of 2018, because it was that good, which is why I don't film mine until after 2018 is actually over. I usually film my top on, like, the first of the year, because I know that if I film it early like everybody else does, I'm going to find another book and I'm going to be like, fuck me, this needs to be on the top. So yeah, this was, wow, you guys. Wow. So basically, what you need to get out of this reading vlog is, if you haven't read The Fucking Tiger's Daughter, you need to read The Tiger's Daughter. Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna read next. I literally have no idea. None whatsoever. I'll probably check, like, my Tome, Topple, and One Readathon TBR, and I'll get back to you guys whenever I start something. So, I'll check in with you later. Hi. I'm sorry about the glare with the glasses, but your girl's blind, and my contacts were bugging the shit out of me last night, so I had to take them out, put on my glasses. So that's where we're at. Anyways, it is like 6:30 on Friday night, and I am just kind of chilling. I put some pizzas in the oven just a few minutes ago, so when those are done, me and Seth are gonna eat. We got those, like, little personal DiGiorno pizzas, and they're like the cheese stuffed crust ones. Oh my god, you guys, they're so good. So we're gonna have that, and we're gonna watch the new episode of Supernatural, which I am so excited about, you guys. Oh my god, it's just, it's the best. It's the best part of my week, is getting to watch the new episode of Supernatural, which last week I didn't get to do it because of the fucking holiday. So, because of Thanksgiving, they didn't have a new fucking episode of Supernatural. Those little bitches. Like, I'm still mad about that, because I was so excited, and then there was no new episode, and I was upset. But there's a new episode tonight, and I'm excited to watch that. And so, yeah, I'm gonna be watching that here pretty soon, and eat my pizza. I'm so excited to eat my pizza, too. I'm starving. And it's gonna be a really fun time. But I did get on here for an actual purpose, and that is to give you guys a reading update. So, today while I was at work, I listened to an audiobook, and I actually finished the entire thing because it wasn't that long of an audiobook, and I listened to Basic Witches by Jana Sammer and Jess Zimmerman, and it's basically just like a little Wicca book, and they had the audiobook on Scribd, so I really like listening to, like, Wicca books on audio, because I just like listening to them on audio for some reason. It's just the way, I guess, that the things you get to learn about and stuff, and just, it's very calming in a way. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I love that experience. And so the Scribd has quite a few of them, so I was just scrolling down on my thing today, and I was like, oh, I'll try this one. And I finished the entire thing, so it was alright. It was pretty good. There are some problematic elements to that book in certain ways. So I gave it a 3 out of 5, but it does have some good, solid information, and yeah, it was just a good time. Something to listen to while I was doing all the boxes. And then also, I started this last night, and then I also was reading it on my break and lunch at work, and that is, oh God, which way are you supposed to go? The Dark Day's Deceit by Alison Goodman, which is the third and final book in the, whatever it is, the Lady Helen trilogy thing. And I am on page 85 right now. And yeah, and it sounds kind of good. So I could probably see if they have that on Overdrive and just like read that real quick. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to go and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi. So I didn't update you guys last night because I got really tired. I ended up going to sleep, but I did read another book. So I read 20 books for the month. And I read Binti, and I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it, but I wish it had been longer. I think it was too short, and it was really just an introduction to what's happening, and like the last chapter of it was so good, and like I want more of that. So it's just frustrating that it was so short. I feel like if it had just been like maybe another 100 pages, it would have been awesome. But that said, I think there is going to be another one. So I'll be very interested when that one comes out to see the continuation and see what's going to go on. Because, yeah, it was good, and I really enjoyed, it. I just wish I had gotten more of it. I just feel like we didn't get enough time and enough things with it. So that's my little spiel on that. But yay, I read 20 books. The first thing was An Even More Beautiful Lie by Kay Connie, which was a manga that Seth bought me when we went to Anime Pop, and it was so cute. And it was I'd actually seen one of the panels back forever ago, back when I was first getting into manga, and I just can't believe that it was from this, so that was really cool for me. And it's so beautiful, like the art style and everything in it is it's gorgeous, and I love it. So this it was a lot of fun to read, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The next thing I read was actually an audiobook I listened to while I was at work, and that was The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. I finally have read the first 2 books in that series, and I'm so happy, and I only have the last one to read, and I feel so good about that. But it was pretty good, and I love Sam. Like, he's amazing, and he's great, and he's just, yeah. So, Sam's awesome, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. The next thing I read was another audiobook, and it was Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis, which I enjoyed immensely, and I didn't expect to. It was just so interesting. Like, I loved the story and all the directions that it went, and I really enjoyed our main character because she's just so stubborn and driven and ambitious, and just, she was great. She was just so good. But I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really excited for the sequel because I think it's going to be amazing. And then the next thing I read was definitely my favorite thing that I've read in a hot minute, and that is The Tiger's Daughter by Kay Arcelta Riviera, which is all about 2 warrior women who fall in love, and my God, this was so fucking good. Like, I am still shook over this book. It was just so damn good, and I just loved it so much, and the ending was so good, and it was perfect, and oh my God, I'm just so happy. And there's a sequel, and I need to get the sequel, and it's gonna be so good, and like, oh, Although I did look on Goodreads, and the sequel is actually rated pretty low. So I'm like, should I? Is it actually going to be good? Because the way this ended off, like, I could be happy with that, you know? So I don't know. But I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, you guys, and I highly recommend it. It's fan-fucking-tastic. And then the next thing I read was a Wicca book, and that was Basic Witches by Jess Zimmerman and Jaya Sanicho. This is basically just another, like, Wicca book, and it's kind of just, like, introducing the, thing and everything. Although they're not religious, so they don't necessarily practice the religion part of Wicca, but, they practice witchcraft and stuff. So that was an interesting point of view for it to take, but I enjoyed it, and I gave it, like, a 3 out of 5. It is kind of problematic in some aspects and some things that it says, but other than that, it is pretty good. And then the last thing was Binti. This is a novella, and I literally just gave you all my thoughts about it, so you guys know, but that was the last thing I read. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. And yeah, so those are the things that I read. That moment when you film your little wrap up in for the vlog and you realize you totally forgot 2 books that you read. So I also read Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This was my buddy read for Tome Topple, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought, because I normally do not like sci-fi, but I really enjoyed it, and I also really love the people that I read it with. They're super cool. I want them to be my best friends forever because they're awesome, and yeah, that's about it. And then I also read The Dark Days Pack, which was a reread for me by Allison Goodman. This is the second book in the Lady Helen trilogy thing, and I'm currently reading the 3rd book. And I really enjoyed it. I love those books. It's just no other books can give me that same, like, feeling with, like, the Victorian England, just, like, the way that they do it. I just love it so much, and it's so good. So yeah, those are all the things that I read for the past 2 weeks. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading vlog. I'm sorry if it's really long. It probably is. I'm sorry I had to combine, and I'm sorry that it was kind of a train wreck. But, you know, retell at this time, that's just kind of what happens. But hopefully the next week's reading vlog will just be able to just be the 1 week, and I won't have to combine, and it'll be all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys in next week's reading vlog.